Hello everybody, it is me, Mr. Vince, and I hope you all have an amazing day today. And in this video, I'm going to be exploring the inside of the Jailbreak map once again. Now back in January, I did this, and I also did this in April. So before I continue on, if you guys have enjoyed, please feel free to leave a like, feel free to subscribe as well, and feel free to hit the bell icon to never miss a video. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into today's video. Now, unlike April, I will be using cinematic camera to check out the whole Jailbreak map pretty much. Now, in order to use cinematic camera, you need to use Shift P to activate it. Otherwise, you won't be able to activate it. You also need to make sure that you have the ability to use it. So if you are a private server owner, or if you're someone who does have the ability to use it in any private server, you will be able to use cinematic camera. So I'm going to go ahead and use it, and as you can see, I am using cinematic camera. And a big shout out to the developers for finally introducing cinematic camera once again. So anyways, this is the badge I'm wearing. It is the Dream Jam badge, and as of right now, you can now wear it with R15. So that's extremely good news for those with a Dream Jam badge. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and check out the leaderboard as the first thing I'll check out for today. And well, it hasn't really changed. As you can see, I'm still first place, and there's my avatar. It looks really, really cool. Anyways, let's go ahead and check out the inside of the Jailbreak map. So first of all, let's look at the bank floor that is being involved inside of the bank prior to opening up in new servers. It turns out that the first bank floor prior to the bank opening up is actually Presidential Vault. You might be surprised, because the first bank floor is supposed to be the upstairs bank floor. However, because the bank is closed in new servers, the first bank floor would actually be Presidential Vault. However, it is not possible to rob it because it's closed. So that's why you can't rob the bank, and that's why the first bank floor is actually upstairs. Now, if we look under the Jailbreak map, this is what the bank looks like. Yeah, it does look a little bit similar to what it used to look like, so nothing has really changed with the bank, under the map at least. If the bank floor is upstairs, it would look a little better, but still, it doesn't really look as great under the map as it does right now. Anyways, so here's some water. It has not changed whatsoever. The reason why there's water is because of the underwater bank floor. If it has not been introduced, that water wouldn't exist. There's also a building that actually goes through the map, which I think is kind of cool if you ask me. Now, if you are someone who manages to glitch under the map with a vehicle, for instance, then you might end up finding this building. It does look like a cake-shaped building, so it does look pretty interesting if you ask me. Anyways, there's also the power plant over there. However, as of the April update, the power plant has been moved over there. So that's kind of cool. And that is probably the warehouse, so of course I'm not too surprised about that. The Golden Gate Bridge also goes through the map, which I think is kind of strange, but okay. Some buildings do go through the map, so that one over there went through the map. And so did this one, although it could be a bridge. Now, over there, we got some terrain. So there's the waterfall, there's some sand, and there's more sand and some grass. Now, here's another building. I'm pretty sure that is the nuke affair, and it does look like it is. Now, I have a nuke, so I won't use it yet. I may use it in the near future. Anyways, over here, we got the tomb. The tomb hasn't changed whatsoever. It looks pretty identical to what it used to look like for the first time. So the tomb stayed the same, so nothing changed for it. So over here we got some of the tomb still, and then once we avoid the tomb, we actually got a couple more things to check out. So over there are some mountains, and I have to say that is really interesting. Now you might be asking yourselves, what is with this bridge, and why are you examining it, Mr. Vince? Well, it turns out, if you look under the map, these pillars would actually go through the map, and I have to say, that is really satisfying. So back in April, I have done this before, but this time I will do it more, so that's good. Anyways, so under the map, there's not much to check out over there. But I have to say, I am really satisfied with the map right now. It just looks so cool, especially when you're under the map. I think it looks amazing. Now over there is Crater City. Now Crater City hasn't really changed, so it pretty much looks the same as last update. Because even though we got some new buildings for Crater City, those buildings didn't really extend under the map. So that's why Crater City looks pretty much the same under the map. And once again, if you manage to glitch under the map, you will get a beautiful view of Crater City. Now, there's the casino as well. As you can see, we got these rainbow things going through the map, and those lasers are functioning as normal. And I have to say, it looks really nice if you're viewing the map and you're under it. So if you're under the map, you'll get a nice view of everything, I guess. As long as it's visible, it'll look better than ever. Anyway, so there's some mountains over there still, and there's a couple more over there as well. Now, over here, we got a couple more mountains, and you may also notice that there is a weird-looking void tunnel over there. And you might be asking yourselves, what was that, Mr. Vince? Well, it's actually the sewers. As you can see, this is the prison side of the Jailbreak map, because if you look, these are the sewers. And you know what's at the sewers? The prison. Yeah, the prison is located by the sewers. Unfortunately, though, because I'm way too far away from the prison, I have to get pretty close to it. Fortunately, though, I can increase the speed of the camera, so that's good. Anyways, so here's the prison, and if you are in jail and you manage to glitch through your prison cell, then you might notice that you're out of the map. You're under it. So that's pretty interesting if you ask me. Unless if you are upstairs, then no. Because if you do glitch through, then you might get trapped in here. So you do need to be a little careful. Otherwise, yeah, nothing cool would happen. So if your prison cell is downstairs and you manage to glitch through the wall, then you'll be able to go under the map, and you might end up escaping the prison if that happens. Now, I do suggest that you bring an ATV for this, because back in the day, you could drive an ATV inside of your prison cell, and you can end up glitching yourself through the prison cell. This still works today, surprisingly, because you can still drive vehicles inside the prison. So one day, Asimo will fix that. Anyways, so that is the prison. There's not much to check out over by the prison. So let's go ahead and check out some of the additional secrets that we must check out. So the first secret is a secret that was back. So the first secret was a secret that did exist in Jailbreak back in 2019. And well, the question is, does it still exist? Now, we do have this new tunnel, so I don't think it's still there, but we'll have to check out and see. So it seems that it still exists, and it actually looks much larger than it did before. Back in the day, it was so dark, it didn't look the same, but now it is much larger. Because of the new tunnel, Asimo and BatCC have worked on the terrain of the tunnel, so obviously it's going to look much larger. I have to say, that is really interesting, because the tunnel is just floating in the air, although it is being saved by the terrain. So while it may look kind of strange, you may notice that the inside looks much larger than it did before. So that is incredible. Now, it is possible to glitch through there, but you need to go to the volcano base to do such a thing. Now, there's another secret that I would like to check out, and I'm not sure if it still exists, but this was a secret that existed back in 2018. And the question is, does it still exist? Does it still exist? So if it does, well, that's fortunate. The secret is actually over here. And the question is, yes, it still exists as of today. I can't believe this secret right here still exists. If you have remembered the alien update back in 2018, you might remember this tunnel. So if you have played Jailbreak back in 2018 or earlier, you might remember this secret. So that is really, really cool. Now some YouTubers like HelloTVG have made videos on the secret, so pretty cool right there. Alright, so that concludes that secret. So let's go ahead and go on to the last secret for today. And that secret is none other than the Alcatraz Island skeleton. That's right, guys, there is actually a skeleton inside of the Alcatraz Island prison. So in order to check it out, you have to go to the Alcatraz Island and you need to go inside of the prison. So the question is, does the skeleton still exist? So the question is, does the skeleton still exist? Well, the answer is yes, it still exists. Look at this, guys. The skeleton is still here. That's right, guys. The skeleton that accidentally cracked its neck is still here. Yeah, the skeleton is just chilling through the terrain. I can't believe the skeleton is hacking because he just went through the terrain. Like, it is possible, but still, he's just cheating in Jailbreak. He's not supposed to go through the terrain, unless if you did a glitch, then probably. Now, you can actually do this in normal Jailbreak. Now, you can actually look through the terrain in normal Jailbreak, but you just need to hold an item that supports right shoulder camera. Otherwise, you can't do the glitch, where you can examine through the terrain. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for today's video. If you guys have enjoyed, please feel free to leave a like, feel free to subscribe as well, and feel free to hit the bell icon to never miss a video. And what did you guys think? Did you think this was cool? Please let me know down in the comments. I would love to read your comments. Now, I do not have school today, so I will be able to read your stuff. And as always, my name is Mr. Vince. I hope you all have an amazing day today, and I'll see you guys in the next video.